Hi, it's Kerry Peterson from MyDailies.com, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about umbrellas. I was told when visiting a garden to bring a white umbrella to protect yourself from the sun. As a photographer, I knew another little secret about umbrellas that would help me take awesome photographs. That secret is the umbrella. It softens the light from the sun, and it is a photographer's dream. And yes, I now own several white umbrellas for this exact purpose. Using materials such as white fabric creates diffusion, scatters the light, creating a softer look. This also happens when the sun is behind clouds. Shadows get less distinct. Clouds act as a diffuser and scatters the light for the perfect daily shot. Materials such as translucent plastic or white fabric can be used to diffuse that direct sunlight. In a pinch, I've used a piece of cardboard with small holes in it. Light fall off can be used to vary that relationship between the light on the daily and the garden background. In this shot, I used a light disc to block the sun from the back while allowing the sun to hit the daily, so that light fall off to the background will make it appear darker. By creating shadows, it will create a dynamic volume in your shot. It creates a three-dimensional effect that creates a sense of reality that brings us closer. Remember, lighting from the side or above by casting longer shadows creates that sense of volume. Another technique you can use is a small depth of field. Using this technique, you can blur the background while keeping the daily in focus. This will take practice because it is important to keep as much of the flower in focus as possible. And trust me, this is something that you will want to practice first at your home before you take it into another garden. Light that comes from the sun has a color tint or cast, even when if it looks white. This color cast is compensated by our brains to adjust our perception of color. So, most whites will appear white in most every case. However, digital cameras will photograph color casts where our eyes did not see them. The color of early morning and late afternoon sunlight has a warm hue and is pleasant to the eye, while open shade at midday can be quite blush. Taking pictures of dailies in full sun washes the color away. Digital cameras have a built-in function to compensate these color casts. It is called white balance. When you first buy a digital camera, it is usually set to auto, or AWB. Remember, the white balance control is used to neutralize color casts. Setting your camera's color balance is important to capture the correct color of your daily. For me, I take it off the auto setting and just use the cloudy setting. This way all my shots are consistent. I don't like minute changes of the cast while taking multiple pictures of the same daily. So what do you do when you get back to your computer and look at all your pictures and your colors are all wrong? You ask yourself, is it a complete disaster? Or is there hope? Let's open Photoshop and take a look. Hi, I've opened up Photoshop now and I brought in two pictures that I wanted to show you. The one on the left is a picture that it has correct auto balance set, and that was the cloudy setting that I was just talking about. The one on the right is a picture that does not have the right auto balance, taken from the same camera at the same time, just with auto balance. One on the right was not correct. I'm going to show you how to correct that now. Finding yourself in this situation, it's a good idea to correct it because you want to represent your daily colors correctly. Come down here to the bottom right where your filters are. You want to come up here to color balance. Yeah. Okay, here you'll want to start adjusting. From being a photographer, I know that it needs more red. That looks good. Then you come down here, has too much green in it, needs more magenta. Okay, let's see, and here we need to add more yellow, more yellow, more yellow, more yellow. Let's see, that's about good. What do you think? Now, you've now corrected your image and let the world see your daily in its true color form. You may have to play around with it a little bit to get it correct, but you can do it. This is Kerry Peterson for MyDailies.com.